What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Maggie as part of my Does It Suck series. The Maggie is the legendary Jakobs pistol that you can acquire from Mic Zafford out in the dust at the completion of the Clan Wars quest, if, you choose to side with the Hodunks. Anyway, this particular weapon has a shotgun-like spread, or a masher-like effect from Borderlands 1, where it actually shoots 6 pellets for every shot you shoot. I'm using it here with the damage prefix just to get extra damage, and obviously the fire rate is very, very high on this weapon. At 11.5, I don't think most people can probably pull the trigger that quickly. If we look at how it fires here, I'm going to fire it slow right quick so you can see the interaction with Two Fang. When Two Fang activates, the spread still remains very, very tight, and that's good because that works out very well, and you'll be able to increase the fire rate quite a bit. If you're really trying to, spam the trigger as quick as you can really fire this weapon very, very quickly, and that works out very well because you can put a lot of damage downrange very, very quickly with that. I'm going to use it here with the skill build that I will show you here in just a second, but I just wanted to show you how quick you could fire this weapon if you've got a quick trigger finger and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started here in the Washburn refinery and see how we do. I'm going to go ahead and restock on ammo. Now there's a large portion of people out there who actually think that the Maggie sucks at overpower levels, and so we're going to try to prove those people wrong. We'll see how I do though. I haven't used this weapon in a while, but I do enjoy using the Maggie. It's a fun little weapon to use. And so it's going to eat things up pretty damn quickly if you're using Zero. I'm going to wait until my Deception's back so I can throw it in those guys there and try to get some good bore shots here. Now this weapon actually works out very well with bore with the high fire rate and multiple pellets. You can get some good bore kills with this weapon, and so that works out pretty well. We'll kill that junk loader that I left alive back there in just a second. We're going to kill this guy first though. Stupid barrel back there almost killed me, but it didn't, and so that worked out pretty nicely. Go ahead and kill that exploder as well. There's a hot loader back there, so we'll have to give him some special attention. Obviously hot loaders are a big problem at overpower levels. And so we're working through these enemies pretty damn quickly with the Maggie. Obviously being a Jakobs weapon, you're going to want to hit critical hits. Jakobs weapons kind of rely on critical hits to perform really well. Alright, I need to get slag on that dude there, and then we'll kill him. Excellent. Perfect. So now we're going to go up here and kill this badass loader and see how we do. Obviously being a Jakobs weapon, these pistols, any Jakobs pistol, any Jakobs weapon for the most part, aside from like maybe the stink pot, works very well at disabling loaders' arms. And so that will work out well for these badasses because you're actually able to knock that off real quick and make them a lot less dangerous. And we could, kill him there by shooting at his eye before he'd even be able to get that ion blast off, so that works out pretty well for us. So hopefully, people are taking note that the Maggie definitely does not suck, even at overpower levels. It's wrecking these loaders pretty damn quickly. And, obviously I'm using a gamepad right now. Using a mouse, I could fire this weapon even quicker, and it would be even potentially more potent, so that's good stuff there. We'll go ahead and get slag and kunai on this guy. We'll sneak around for multiple criticals real easily, and then we'll wait for it to stand up again, and we'll finish it off. There we go. Alright, so now we're in this staged loader room, and we're going to have to kill several waves of loaders here, and then a badass loader will spawn. Excellent. This is a weapon that is also very good at blowing up barrels, and I like that quite a bit because sometimes it's a little irritating to have to shoot a barrel multiple times in order to blow it up. Barrels are obviously some of the most dangerous things at overpower level 8 because not only will they go through health gate at times, they will also cause a damage over time to you that can kill you as well. So that's something you really have to watch out for at overpower levels. I'm going to find which loader is going to jump down first here. It's a bull loader, so we'll get ready to kill him. Excellent. So we're working through these loaders pretty easily without too many issues so far, and that's a good thing. Ah, that loader wanted me to waste a slag grenade there. Hopefully it goes over to that guy. Perfect. Drop that shield, bud. Finish that guy off without slag real quick. Now, I'm not really sure why people would think the Maggie would suck. It seems a little bit weird to me to actually think that. That looked like just a grenade ammo to me, but it was actually a white grenade mod. That kind of sucked. So as you can see, we can knock off this loader's arms pretty easily, and then we'll be able to just aim into his eye and kill him, you know, before he really does any damage to us. And so that works out pretty well. I'm going to run back here and grab grenade ammo. I have used quite a few grenades. I guess I could have been switching to my slag pimpernel in order to slag these guys, but I'm spec'd pretty heavily into velocity right now, so I've been, you know, kind of relying on these slag grenades. But I got over 5, or I got exactly 5 now, not over 5, and so that will be enough to at least make it through the first part of this next room. As you can see, though, the Maggie is pretty ammo efficient. I do fire off a lot of rounds pretty quickly, it might seem like, but relative to my total pistol ammo pool, it's a pretty insignificant amount of ammo. Get that guy slagged real quick, and then we'll get ready to kill this gun loader, and that will be my area to retreat, and then kind of look at what's coming up here. Do want to blow up these barrels if I see any, because, you know, you never know where you'll end up and what barrels could end up harming you. Obviously at range, this is still a very powerful weapon, and you can kill things, you know, very easily with it at range, and that works out pretty well, especially for killing things like hot loaders. And so we're killing these enemies pretty damn quickly right now. Got kind of a favorable group of loaders that are spawning, nothing really too tough, and so that's working out pretty well. That gun loader's kind of trolling me a little bit. He jumped up there and then he hit his eye spot pretty well, but we killed him now, and we'll work on killing this hot loader. Good, we got a one-shot on that hot loader. That was kind of cool. And this weapon does work pretty well for, you know, disabling a exploder if it's running at you, or at least stunning it, you know, and that's pretty neat. And you can kill a loader, you know, before it can get to you like that. Go ahead and get slag and kunai here on this regular gun loader, or I guess we didn't get slag on it, but you can see that we can still kill it pretty easily with the Maggie. The Maggie is a very powerful weapon. It's one of the weapons where I'm not really sure why people think it's bad. It doesn't make too much sense to me personally, but, you know, there are a lot of people that think that, so whatever. I think a lot of people are incapable of actually hitting critical hits. That's the only way that people would really think that some of these weapons suck. Obviously, you know, there are weapons in the game that do require to actually hit the criticals on enemies and not just aim for body shots. So, I don't know. It's weird to me that there are so many people out there that are so vastly misinformed about, you know, how to use weapons in Borderlands 2. Actually aiming for the critical spots is traditionally a very good thing, except in very special certain circumstances. So, that's something to watch out for, I guess. As you can see, the Maggie is, you know, working through these enemies very, very, very quickly. We'll go ahead and get ready to take on Pervy and his friends. It's going to be a little bit more difficult in there. Obviously, we're entering 4-player difficulty, so that should be a little bit tough. You know, here's proof that we're in 4-player difficulty, I guess. Obviously, I didn't need that ammo, but I picked it up anyway, so there you go. There's your proof. And we'll go ahead and get ready to kill the enemies in here. So I'm going to work these enemies back towards me a little bit just to give myself a tactical advantage here at Overpower levels where they are obviously very, very tough. The things Pervy says are pretty funny, I have to admit. Now Pervy is basically a collection of critical spots, so we should be able to get criticals on him fairly easily, but we'll see about that. And so we're working through these, well, I'm doing a poor job at it. We're working through these Overpower level enemies, you know, with a decent amount of speed. Now, let's see if I can do a little bit better job on Pervy this time. There we go, dealing with Pervy. Trying to get slag on this guy here. Well, I thought I threw enough slag grenades at him to slag him, but I guess not. And now we'll deal with him. And now we're going to finish this guy off. So, as you can see, the Maggie is a very powerful weapon, even at Overpower levels. I don't know why so many people think that it might be a bad weapon, but in my opinion, the Maggie is pretty solid. I think it's one of the better pistols in the game, and definitely one of the most fun weapons to use in the game. I enjoy using the Maggie quite a bit. So as always, guys, I do thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd really appreciate that. Otherwise, you know, I do thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.